Hey guys, MH here. Welcome back to episode 8 of iZombie series. Let's get right into it. Okay, so here first we need to get enough sun. So we shall start with an imp here. Once I get enough sun, I can put this dancing zombie here. Okay, yeah. Once this potato mine goes, then I can put the dancing zombie here. Yeah, my voice sounds a bit weird. It's because I've been kind of sick recently. Yeah, so that's why my voice sounds a bit different than usual. I'm still recovering. I hope I'll be normal soon. I think this top lane we can just send a conehead zombie here. And for this lane we can probably send an imp first. I thought that was gonna activate. Another imp. A cone hit. And then once this activates, you can send another imp in. Okay, another similar setup. I think we can... Oh, it's an issue though. This lane's probably not good for dancing zombie. Oh, I think you can actually, but there's no point sending one in the middle lane. Yeah, I'll probably send one on this lane and one on this lane. Might be a bit of an issue with the spike wheat here. I think I've realized that for dancing zombies, you don't want them to get stuck on this spike wheat, so you try to clear as many surrounding plants because the dancing zombies will stop moving whenever their backup plants are eating, so we should start by clearing as much surrounding plants as possible. We can start by sending one here. Hopefully the backup zombies should eat this fume room. Yeah, the dancing zombie should live it long enough. We had just bypassed this though. I didn't want to place the dancing zombie so far back because the fume show would have killed it then. So yeah. Might be the same issue here. Yeah, that's unfortunate. What we can do here is to send an imp to take out the sunflower. And we have to send another cone hit here to take out this sunflower as well. For this top lane... Oh, I just realized this was even necessary because I was planning to send a dancing zombie in the top anyway. Unless... Okay, I'm thinking what if I use these lanes individually? Because if I use a dancing zombie enemy, I'm still going to have... They still might die to this spike wheat, so... Yeah, I think it's better to do it individually. So one here, another here, cone hit here, and cone hit here. And that should be it. That was 3 imps, 150, plus 2 cone hits, 75 each. That's a total of 300, which is still cheaper than one dancing zombie. Hopefully this cone head makes it through though. I'm not exactly sure, but it probably does. Okay, it might not. Yeah, I did not, but even with this pole vaulting zombie, it's still cheaper. Okay, maybe not. That was a bit of a miscalculation there. Yeah, I spent a bit too much sun here. Maybe a dancing zombie, just dancing zombie with something to block would have been better. No, I'm not really sure though. This is a hard configuration because the spike wheats are very good against the dancing zombie. Okay, for this next setup, quite an expensive setup actually. So we're gonna go dig a zombie here. Oh, and yeah, here also. And we have to try to take out this split P before we can dig a zombie. Try to think of the best way to do it. Oh, this is a hard one actually. I think we can go football zombie on the first lane though, there's not much I can do. Try to play it safe here. I don't think anything else would survive this. And this lane, I think a football zombie will be safe as well, because with this many P's in the lane, it's probably not much would survive. Yeah, now I have to figure out how to settle this last lane. I think... let's see, pole vaulter should be able to take out the split P. I think it's enough health. Yeah, just enough health. So now we can take a zombie here. For this top lane, I think the other zombie should do the trick. Yeah, but this top lane is very difficult. There were just too many P's in that same lane. Very difficult to counter. Now we just wait. Okay, for this next setup. Yeah, this is all very powerful, but the weakness is that one digger zombie can probably take out these two lanes. I have to deal with this magnet shroom first though. I think Coordinate Zombie should be sufficient here. Yeah, this might not make it to the end. I hope it does though. Okay, I think it should. Yeah, I will. Just barely. Okay, now we can send the digger zombie here and here. For this top lane, I might need a ladder zombie. Yeah, I think the ladder zombie should be enough here. Though the ladder might break over here. Yeah. Maybe a football zombie would have been a better idea, I think. Yeah, definitely. Now just wait for these all to get taken out. Wow, that was very close, but the other zombie somehow made it. I'm surprised. Yeah, that was a very risky play by me, but it worked out, I guess. Now for this last lane, yeah, the other zombie should do the trick once again. If the kernel part was further behind, I probably wouldn't have done that. Maybe I'd have done a football zombie instead. But because the kernel part is so far forward, it probably won't stall the ladder zombie as much, I guess. Okay, this... Oh, it's quite difficult. I don't like these setups where they put a snow pea with a spike in front. Usually that will mean that whatever crosses here is just gonna die. But thankfully, we can just get rid of this magnet shroom first, then send something of more health. Like in this case, a ladder zombie to take its lane out. Okay, what should we do next? Okay, 2 corner pots. Usually I'm not gonna take risks. For this digger zombie here. This for this lane. Same thing. For here though, there's 2 spike reeds and the beaters in the middle, so I think a football zombie is safer. I don't want to take too many risks. And like last round, this one was very risky. Okay, for this middle lane, yeah, I think a football zombie is still the most cost-efficient option. Yeah, it might get stalled a lot, but I think it will still survive because the digger zombie won't do the trick because of this split P. We shall see how this goes. That's what, the third battle already. I think it will still make it though, hopefully. Yeah. 4th, I think. Yeah, I think it'll barely make it. Yeah, the hand hasn't dropped yet. So yeah, it'll make it. Okay, another of this setup, but this setup isn't very good. It's not good for a dancing zombie, there's just too much firepower. Although I think I can send a dancing zombie in the middle. It's just that I have to clear the outer edges. Yeah, I think it's the safest option. We have to do a lot of calculation here. I think, yeah, it's still safer to send a dancing zombie in the middle because I don't plan on using 2 dancing zombies anyway. There's just too many attacking mushrooms here, so it doesn't matter which which lane I put the dancing zombie on, so long as it's not the very far ends. So yeah, let's get started. For this last lane, you can just take a zombie after taking out. Yeah, take this. Actually, I don't even have to take out the squash first. I can let the digger zombie get taken out by the squash. Yeah, that's like, you really have to think carefully. There's really no point taking out the squash first. As for this top lane though, yeah, we can't use the digger zombie because of the mine, potato mine at the very back. So we can activate both at once, so that's good. As for here, I think we have to send 2 cone heads in. Yeah, even if we bypass it. Actually, I think bypassing is the better way. Because if I send 2 cone heads, one will get eaten, one would trigger this mine, I still have to use something else to take out here, to take the brain I mean. But if I just bypass it for pole vaulting zombie, it will get through. Oh, I didn't realize the dancing zombies skipped here, I guess, but no big deal, we can just cone hit here. Yeah, okay, I guess I'll look at the footage back later to figure out what happened here. Oh, unless the dancing zombie died, that could be another reason. Yeah, I'll just check the footage later then find out. Okay, this stick setup. Okay, this last thing is actually very weak. Well, a cone head probably won't be enough for here. What's probably a bucket head's enough. Yeah, I don't think a cone head will make it through because of the spike weight, but definitely a bucket head would. So let's do that. For this lane, yeah, once again kernel pot, so with a spike weight, so we need to use a football zombie here. And then now we have to think about how to get rid of this magnet room. I think 2 cone hits do the trick, hopefully. Just have to monitor this top lane. I think I might need one more zombie from the looks of it. Yeah, we need another zombie here. Definitely. Yeah, we use this cone hit to tank, then we can send everything else in. For here, yeah, we have to use a football zombie here, I think. Because Digger will get taken out. Ladder might not survive. She'll just go for a ladder zombie, I think it'll make it. But just barely, it will barely survive. Let's see when the ladder bends. Okay, it bends now, yeah, it will make it. Yeah, 2 towers isn't enough to take out a zombie but I think, if I'm correct. Yeah, that was a very accurate calculation, yeah. And yeah, we'll just finish off here. Okay, for here, Oh, we need to take out this digger zombie first though. Not digger zombie, sorry. I mean to take out this Magnus room before we can dig a zombie here. So we need to take out this first. 2 coordinates once again. Oh, the thing is that the sun is quite sparse now, we have to be careful. But this should still make it over. Yeah, so long as the second zombie doesn't die, it'll be fine. Yeah, this should be alright now. Yeah, 2 squares, not enough to kill a cone head. Now we can dig a zombie here. For here, we can't do that yet. Yeah. For middle lane, it's a cone head enough. No, there's a spike here, so we have to use a bucket head instead. For this lane, yeah, dig a zombie here. For this lane, I'm unsure what to do though. I think what if I send a digger zombie at the same time as a cone head? Yeah, I think that should work. The timing has to be quite precise. Actually, not really. So long as the cone head takes out the digger zombie before this CP takes out here. Okay, so we can do that. And then like that. Yeah, but if it gets buttered massively, then it'll be very difficult. As long as it doesn't keep getting buttered. Oh, I didn't realize that kernel pops can attack on their own square. Good to know, I guess. Yeah, that was quite unlucky. But now I know, I guess. The safe option would be digger zombie again, but I think that's a bit of a waste. Let's go for a ladder zombie instead. Okay, maybe not the best idea. Yeah, okay, this is really like the definition of hell for iZombie. That was really a bad calculation. But I think really the only thing that can get through here is a football zombie, I guess. Yeah, really, like there's legit nothing else that can take this out. There's just too many kernel parts over here. Yeah, I should have played around. Should have done the safest option. I guess my idea on the start was good. It's just that it's unfortunate that the kernel part in the last square can attack digger zombies. I didn't know that. But now, yeah, we're quite low on sun. Hopefully the next stage will be better. Okay, I guess it's not too bad. Oh, this is issue though. We need to get more sun first. And there's a way to do that. That followed by this. You can get more sun, but okay, this rest is actually quite hard to clear. I don't even know if we're gonna make it through this level. I might have wasted a bit too much sun on that last level. Yeah, I think... Shall I do this lane by lane? Cause all these attackers are so far back that I don't think a dancing zombie would survive. Though I guess fume shrooms don't do that much damage, so if I can get this fume shroom out, then a dancing zombie can clear all this. But I need to make sure I get it though, because if not, I can't reach the sunflower, I will lose the level. I guess what I can do is send a late far back dancing zombie, then just let Everything take it out. What I need to do is make sure this squash gets triggered, then send in a pole vault to trigger this. Yeah, like that. So if this dancing zombie dies, it might be a problem. Yeah, that wasn't good. A bit risky play. Yeah, I guess that wasn't good. Maybe I should have just gone lane by lane. Yeah, I don't think there's enough sun to clear this level anymore. We have 200 sun from here. If this even makes it. 275 here, 125 here. Yeah, it's not enough. The only way I can make it out of here is if I can get a very precisely timed imp to take out this cone head, so that whatever other zombie I send here survives. This here. And I have 125 sun to work with. Yeah, this is not looking good. Timing here is very precise. Wait, I can't even send this imp. Yeah, that's not gonna work anyway. We wasted too much sun on the previous levels. Okay guys, looking back at this setup from the last level which I didn't make it through, I think instead of sending the dancing zombie here and trying to take out that fume room which is already at the back, which didn't work because the pole vaulting zombie was too slow to reach here, the better way I guess could have been to just put a dancing zombie all the way at the back because it's out of range of the mushrooms. Then when the first backup dancer spawns, it should trigger this potato mine and hopefully this squash too. Then I can put a conehead zombie in front and then that should be able to tank for these two mushrooms. Then I can clear these lanes and clear this sunflower, so it's another 200 sun. So it will be 500 minus 350 minus 75. That leaves me with 75 sun left, and 275 to take out this lane here should be enough. I think one cone hit here, a second cone hit after the squash has jumped, third cone hit to take out the trumpet and that would be a total of 225, so it will be enough. But I only have 50 sun left for the next level, so yeah, I guess that would be the better way to do it. Yeah, a bit of a disappointing run here, I guess. This was a quite difficult run though, like the calculations I needed were very precise. And yeah, I guess I didn't make the right calculations. I took a lot of risks here and there. Yeah, hopefully I can get better at making these calculations. Alright, see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Bye.